Hello, 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 my beautiful new human tribe. Oracle Jessie here, and as you can see for our weekly reading this Sunday, September 20th, we're doing something a little different again. So, excuse me. Thank you so much for your flexibility in our weekly readings. So, today is, like I said, Sunday, September 20th. I'm going to be getting this video out later than usual, later than I would like, but we'll see what cards come out for us today. If you would like a chance to win your own free personal reading, join us, the community, for Tea and Tarot Tuesdays, Tuesday evenings, Central Time, in the Facebook group New Human Central. I do live readings every Tuesday evening there. Okay, so for those of you new, welcome. For those of you returning, welcome back. We're going to start with our animal knowledge cards here and see which animal has a message for us. Tell me what you guys think about this scarf, because I'm trying something new here. Trying some new things. Okay, here we go. Card number one. Our animal card this week is the eagle. I'm sorry you can't really see it. I'm going to post better pictures on Instagram and Facebook. So the symbolism here is power, creation, illumination, and exploration. The eagle is the highest flyer. So it flies closest to the sun. And so this is why illumination, power, and creation are part of that big, huge symbolism with the eagle. So what this means for me is sometimes we need to take a step back and zoom out to see the bigger picture. And that's what eagle is asking us to do this week. And maybe we could do some meditations about asking eagle to help us get a look at the bigger picture, because sometimes when we're just doing our everyday things and we're doing the everyday things, the little things do add up. And at the same time, it's also handy, it's also nice to keep the big vision in our minds while we're doing the everyday work. So that's what eagle is bringing forward to us with this message this week. Next, I'm going to use the Gateway to the Divine Tarot deck to bring us our message for the week. About 3 cards from here. Okay. Here we go. Card number 1 is the reverse Queen of Coins. This is a court card which represents a person or a type of person, and this type of person is really, really materialistic. So sometimes she can be warm and inviting, but this one, this week she's turned into more like a greedy kind of, more like a greedy kind of person. So if you feel like you have the tendency to turn this way, do be aware of the green monster maybe this week, of greed or jealousy. And also be aware of these people around you out in your outside world. And I try to remember that people can only love you as much as they love themselves. Or the other way around. People can only lash out at you as much as they lash out at themselves, you know? So when you're dealing with others, please remember to try to be as kind as possible this week. Everyone's dealing with their own things in their own way. And at the same time, just embracing the new human loving compassion as best we can in each moment, even if we are this person. And it's okay. It's okay to mess up. It's okay to let it go every once in a while. So that's card number 1. Card number 2 here. It's going to be the reverse 9 of coins. This is us internalizing our own message, our own vision. This is the eagle showing us that if we internalize and believe in what our vision is, we will be able to work towards it more on the outside, in the physical, excuse me. So this is us learning to internalize that message and bring it forth out into fruition. We are planting the seeds. We are planting the seeds in our mind. And the more we tend to our mind, the more beauty, the more flowers will come up, the more purpose we will have and discover for ourselves. And we won't have to cultivate so many weeds. It'll be more with more intention. We will find that we'll have a more purposeful life if we tend to our mind more. So bringing more purpose and intention in our internal world. Card number 3 here is the reverse Queen of Wands. Again, this is a court card. So this person might have lost their passion and might be a little emotional, might lash out just because they don't have the ability to fuel their own drives. So again, if you think you can be this person this week, it's a temporary phase. All of this is a temporary phase. Just keep coming back to the vision, to your own mission, and keep feeling your way and keep loving yourself through this whole process. It's very important to love yourself throughout the entire process. Our undercurrent here, underneath all the deck, is the Page of Cups. This is again, another court card. This is us becoming more of a student, more of a messenger of our own emotions, and realizing that our emotions are there to tell us something. Our emotions are our key, our listening key to the universe, to see where we plug in with the universe. So really listening to our emotions and really listening to our needs at this time is going to be essential for us moving forward. And sometimes we need to slow down and zoom out and take a look at the big picture vision, so that we can remind ourselves that even though we may show up as these queens every once in a while, that we can release that story that we are telling ourselves and embrace the vision that we are creating for ourselves, so that we can eventually see it manifest in our physical world. I hope this is making sense. Please leave comments if any of this is unclear for you. Next, I'm going to dive into our powerful Mystical Shaman Oracle deck. I'll dive right in here and see what this deck has for us. Here we go. The Mystical Shaman. This is our time to listen to Spirit. Spirit is speaking with us and through us. And so this is our time to put on our shaman hat and listen, to use the medicine of eagle to zoom out and see what we are capable of, to dare to dream of our true potential and start making steps in that direction to manifest it. card number 2 here is going to be the drum. This is Spirit asking us to step forward. This is us stepping forward, doing the work, even though it's kind of messy right now, even though we might not show up as our best selves at all times. This is us moving forward in that direction and not being afraid to say yes. Say yes to life, to move forward in such a way that we can just dive right into the rhythm and the river and allow ourselves to be carried on by the work that we are doing, even though we might not have the bigger picture all the time in our head. Even though we might not know what the next step is, Spirit does, and Spirit is asking us to go ahead and dive in. Our undercurrent here is the sacrifice. So I'm not too much of a fan of the theme of sacrifice, and at the same time I also recognize how we are sacrificing our old stories that we're telling ourselves. We are sacrificing comfortability right now. We are sacrificing this need to attach ourselves to the old ways of doing things, to not asking for help. We are sacrificing our ideas of how things should be and how things should go so that we can release that attachment into embracing more of what Spirit has for us and has lined up for us. And the more we can release our past and our past conditioning, the more we can fully embrace the future that we are co-creating with Spirit. And that's what I'm seeing, especially here with the butterfly. The butterfly has to sacrifice being a caterpillar, being comfortable as a caterpillar, in order to morph itself into being a butterfly and being able to fly and pollinate flowers and all that. So that is what I am seeing here for us this week. I don't want to push my phone because I'm back on my phone. I don't want to push my phone too much on space. But yeah, I really love this reading. I feel like this is the perfect reading for us this time. I really appreciate you all being here, watching this. Thank you so much for all the inner work that you're doing, all the outer work that you're doing in your lives as well. It really shows. And even this week when we might have trouble with ourselves and maybe even fully loving ourselves, this is going to be one of those times where if we dive in and fully commit to being the most loving, compassionate, divine human being that we are, then we can more fully embrace what Spirit has in store for us and become more one with Source. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for honoring yourself this week and the work that you're doing. Please join us at the Facebook community, New Human Central, if you're interested. I will be posting pictures of these readings on Facebook and Instagram, all at Oracle Jessie. I really appreciate you. Love you all so much. Hasta la bye-bye.